Fantastic. Today we have. I'm going to offer out some mod privileges. I'm going to say, Tom, if you want to be a mod for my Hellish channel for a while, you can be. So if you want to be, just let me know. Thank you. We have, of course, the players of our fantastic session here right in front of us. Euperia and Tidmouth always goes over there. And then, of course, Demegi and Mike go over here. So, whoop, whoop. There we are. Whoop, whoop, indeed. Oh, that is much better now. You're all in the right order. So, who wants to give a go at and maybe do the story so far as a summary for me? Does any of our players?
Maggie's face got smashed in repeatedly.
No, our story so far, not our story. What happened the last second that we played?
Demegi got shot, and then he vanished, and then he's got his face smashed in repeatedly. You lot are having an adventure.
Don't forget you fell out of a window, and then you fell down some stairs. Then a log hit you on the head, and then you got blown up by a door.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then you got punched.
And he fell down the stairs.
So
No, he flew down the stairs.
Can I go again?
Go ahead, mate.
Last time on Therovell, our adventurers woke up in a strange orcish tower with no one to help them apart from some strange elf who has recently been shot in the knee and can no longer adventure, so they took up his quest to find whence the orcs came, and now they're there.
Dun dun.
yeah, you skipped out a lot.
Hey, you wanted a summary of all the episodes. I can't be spending half an hour on this.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, you're right. And as Wizard Brandon said last time, stuff happened, which I'm very happy to accept that. Yeah. Whilst overall, you know what, I was cursing Roll20 for these webcams and stuff not working. We thought there was some big problems going on, but it turned out Tidmouth just hadn't plugged it in. So we thought there was more going on, but he's really just Demegi there that's having the... Oh, Euperia, I've just noticed what you're wearing.
Yes.
Would you like to show the audience a little better so they can see? This is the official Loathsome Land 2017 t-shirt that a number of us have. I know you have it. Mike's probably gone to put his on. Yeah, there he is. He's putting it on now. I think mine's in the wash. Actually, hang on a second.
These are his pants. That's it, Mike. Let's not see your nipples for the video stream.
Can't see your name, mate.
We can't see that.
Can't see it.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey! Oh, look at us.
I haven't ordered it yet.
We all ordered it mega early because there was a sale going on in the Hellish store. All T-shirts
Yeah,
were
you ended
something.
the sale before I got paid.
I don't control the sales at all. The people that do my shop control the sales. So yeah, that is that story. There is actually still 4 places. Well done, Tidmouth. You've now got to tape that to yourself and wear it for the entire live stream.
Oh, I've got some masking tape.
Yeah, that'll do. I thought you'd written it on masking tape so you could just stick it to yourself.
No, it's a piece of paper.
Well, there we go. Right, so yes, welcome to this role-playing session with a lot of delay at the beginning of it. We are going to be role-playing until about 10 o'clock. We're going to have a break in the middle where I'm going to bath a baby. What does it say? It says Loathsome Lan, and then it's got 2017 in the cables of the peripherals. So that's what that is. The LAN party is next month?
Yeah.
Yes, it's next month.
Next month at the end of the month.
Yep. Mike, Euperia, and 2 other people coming from down south. We're all sharing a room together. I feel sorry for everybody except Euperia.
Wait, what? Whoa. Whoa.
Didn't you know that you were sharing a room with him?
I voted for a
hang on.
room far away from that.
Yeah.
Like,
Voting is one thing. What you get is another.
Lank I'm sleeping in the minibus.
You've got a minibus?
Yeah.
MPV.
Okay, seems like a legit...
In between a passenger wagon and...
The problem is we can't use the corridor to sleep in because it's an actual working office of an accountancy company. So people come in at the weekend to do jobs and to do...
There were only a couple last.
There was a few last time, so we have to be a little bit... Yeah. Okay, so anyway, yes, role-playing. We are the League of Super Ultra Mega Geeks. We like role-playing, we like many other things, and today we are going to be carrying on our adventure. Mike did a fairly good job, but we'll just quickly go over it. Our adventurers woke up in a tower, didn't know where they were, and they've managed to pick up this quest to go find these orcs and see what's going on. Their mate got an arrow to the knee. He used to be an adventurer. So it's all really quite cool. Oh, and good news, everybody! We've recently had statistics from the people supplying the internet at the LAN party, and it's good enough for me to stream from the LAN party. So we will have a live LAN stream from my computer at the Loathsome LAN party as well. So you guys will be able to watch the entire thing. This time there won't be a time lapse of Tidman sleeping on a chair and falling off it throughout the night. But we'll have other things going on as well. If anybody's wondering, we're using a modified version of D&D 5. I say modified because we don't know how to play it properly. I know D&D, it's been a very long time, and I haven't been able to catch up on all the rules. If anybody's got any questions, now is a very good time. And yeah, Tom says hopefully no graphics card breaking. Last time when I went to Belgium, one of my graphics cards broke. And I think I have it here somewhere.
Alish, sorry to interrupt, you're going very quiet in and out. I don't know if anyone else is picking up on that.
Yeah, we know of my microphone problems. It's Roll20 and there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, just give me a second.
Right, 560.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, he got a really good roll on 50d20. So, yeah.
The damage Demegi's going to take over the course of this game.
First half of the game.
I don't think I can be able to heal them much.
Okay, yeah. So what I will do is I'll remind both the audience and the players, take your rests, okay? And I'm going to remind... Oh, God, I ain't got my sheets out. I ain't got my DM sheets. I don't even know what... Is that them? Yay! This is them. Right, let me quickly just go over the 5th edition rules for taking resting. Okay, so in a short rest, okay, which is a period of about an hour... you can do nothing more, nothing strenuous. So you can eat and drink and read and tend to wounds, but you can't really do anything more than that. In a short rest, you regain all the use of your abilities and features. So where it says you must rest again before you can use this, then you get to do that again. You are also allowed to expend one of your hit die, and rolling that will regain hit points. So at any point where you're taking an hour's rest, sat down in the pub, hiding in a sealed secret room in a dungeon, take that time, or maybe a barrel, take that time to think about if you want to roll one of your hit die and regain some hit points. It's a good chance to. A long rest is a period of downtime for at least 8 hours, during which time you must either sleep or perform light activities only, like talking and eating, or standing watch. So in theory you could stand watch for 8 hours, it still counts as a long rest. These activities can occupy no more than 2 hours of that long rest, so for 6 of that you must be then presumably sleeping. Okay, once you've done all this, you regain the use of your abilities and features like previously, and you regain all of your lost hit points, unless otherwise indicated, and you regain a number of hit die equal to half the total possible hit die. So if you've got 4 hit die, for example, and you take a long rest, you regain 2, which means you can then use them in your short breaks again. Okay, let's just go.
Rested perk as well.
Quite possibly. It's not in my cheat sheet.
I'm referencing Fallout 4.
Oh, I haven't played it.
I'm mostly doing it for Demegi because I know he's a Fallout 4 nerd.
He's sort of, aren't you?
Yeah, sort of.
Right, okay then. So let's. This what we're seeing on the screen now is the end point of last time. We have 2 dead orcs in a room. All of our adventurers are in this room, and this room is part of the dungeon. Unless I say otherwise, all of these rooms are all stone cladded. The stone floors. They're smelly. They're mossy. There's generally just rubbish lying around. Sometimes there's straw all over the place. It's generally not very pleasant down there. So, we're out of combat. I believe you looted them last time. We're not going to do XP because nobody is a threat of leveling up, and we're in the middle of a dungeon, so we'll just carry on. Okay. So, you've got free room, guys.
Cool. We did loot the bodies, didn't we?
You did indeed loot the bodies, yes.
Okay. Oh, blimey, I genuinely can't remember what we were doing. I know we were.
We had that.
Can we rest, please?
Oh!
No, resting is for the weak.
I have 1 HP. I won't go too
Yeah,
far.
but we rested earlier.
You're resting. Hello, Shib, you've got the main map of
Ow!
the corridors.
Bang my knee. Yeah, let me move you to the main map. In fact, main map of the corridors. Main map of the corridors. This should still be slight. Yeah, this. So
There was that little room, wasn't there?
yeah. So the viewers at home can see more than the players. Okay, so the players shouldn't be watching the stream chat by now, although they're going to cause themselves some problems. So if the players look around what they can see, they'll be able to see that they've moved from the west to the east through a labyrinth, and they are currently in room 45. There was a corridor with 3 doors, and they went into one of them.
Okay. I'll let someone take this decision.
Currently still saying Minecraft on the screen.
Yeah, I'm updating.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll wait until the map comes up.
The map should be there. Oh, hang on a second. I have to move you to it, don't I?
Yes.
Players. There we go. Players can now also
There
see
we
that.
So I'm gonna sort of head back towards that room.
What room? You're in
Unless
a.
anyone wants to advance to the next room
No,
and see what
I'll
it's
follow
like.
you back for a short rest.
You're
need it
in
from
room
strange
45. Are you saying that you want to go back to room 27, the secret room?
Me personally, yeah, but I'm not going to kind of dictate the whole group's actions just to kind of cover my HP.
Okay, so let's role play this. So out loud in character.
I would like to go back to the other room. I'm feeling a bit weary. I declare.
Well, after that exploding keyhole, I think we better.
Exploding keyhole, falling downstairs, the log hitting your head. I mean, you've had so much hit thrown at your face. It's unbelievable.
It's almost like I'm chaotic neutral. So I limp off down towards room 22.
Well, I've already rested, so I'll just stand guard outside.
Oh, so you're going to room 22?
Well, I'm heading towards 27, but I'm seeing if anyone's following me.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Gooey.
Is anybody following?
So I'm going to
What
go.
else? Well, Mike's gone, so he can't do it.
So I'm going to limit my.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Okay, so yeah, you travel back through the labyrinth of corridors which you've been through. Mike's moved himself, so he's fine. And it looks like everybody follows you down the corridors. You open the secret door and go back into the circular rest pit.
I throw myself onto the straw-filled floor.
And take all damage.
So our adventurers sit back. Is somebody going to do a very important thing before I continue with this?
There's something to do with what you just discussed.
I will expend a hit dice, says Demegi.
No, I was going to say before anything else, close the door. It would be.
I'll shut you in. I'll stay out here.
Oh right,
Stand
okay.
guard.
Oh great, we're leaving the room.
Excuse me. So Bartholomew closes the door behind him, and 3 of our adventurers are now in the rest pit. Demegi collapses upon a pile of straw, and you now have a little bit of downtime.
Right, I expend the dice to see how much HP I get back.
I'm not going to do that. I'm
Right,
going
that's
to.
it. That's it. That's it. Okay, that's 4 back.
So what are all 2d10 is that?
No, it's your hit dice,
Okay, hang on.
which is on your sheet.
It should be on your sheet. So Euperio's hit dice is a D10. What's the +2 for?
I wouldn't know. It doesn't state what it is.
Must be from your constitution, I would have thought.
Possibly, I guess. Constitution deal with your hit dice.
It seems like it does.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've rolled
Demegi rolled a 4 on a D8 -1, which isn't too bad, is it? It could have been
average, isn't it?
a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit points. Constitution modifier. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how many hit die have you got to expend each?
I have no idea. How do I
It
work that one out?
Should say on your character sheet, I believe.
Mine's blank, so I don't know whether or not I didn't fill it in when we started.
I'm pretty sure on a short rest you can only expend one, can't you?
Yeah, you won't. You can only expend one, but I'm asking how many do you have in your bank?
Not a clue.
It's blank, so I don't know.
Also didn't fill it in.
Did nobody fill this bit in? Let's have a look at Lao Meng's character sheet.
It's not on there either. I don't know where to find that. Where do you find that?
It's bang in the middle.
Yeah, I know, but
I think it's to do with class, and we probably didn't pay attention.
well, I look at class features and it doesn't state.
It will be
Maybe,
under hit dice.
maybe it's something to do with levels and stuff. Let's see what we can find out in the rules. Character advancement hit points? Hit points and hit die. Here we go. You gain hit points equals blah blah blah. You gain first level. To add together, you add together hit die granted by all your classes. So it is granted by your classes, people. You need to check your class information, find out what your hit dies are.
D5 this, isn't it? Sorry, 5th edition.
5th edition, yes. Don't worry, we've only been playing this game for
Not properly by the sounds of it.
many episodes. Does anybody like my pile of boxes behind me? You can ignore them.
So I guess it says here, hit dice 1d10 per paladin level. So do I roll a d10 each time per level to grant how many hit dice I have?
Ooh, it depends.
Because it says here under hit points, hit dice 1d10 per paladin level. Obviously, I'm not going to roll 2d10 for a level 2 paladin.
Okay,
am I?
so it says hit
No,
dice
one
is
D8
one
per
is
level,
1d10. Hit. So that's hit points. Proficiency bonuses.
1d10 per paladin.
Divine laying on hands, dueling.
I think it might be a roll of d10 and determines how many hit dice I have.
I don't think so.
What are you asking? Because I've just found it on Google.
What?
How many hit dice do you
It's
have?
1d10 per level.
Yeah, so it is. It's that top line. So I get 1d10 per paladin level. So when I reach level 2, I roll another d10 to find out how many I add on top.
Oh, by the sounds of it, when you're level 1, you have 1.
Yeah, and then
When you're level 2, you have 2.
yeah, that's exactly it.
That makes sense.
That sounds like it. Okay, well we'll go with
Let's
that.
go with that.
We'll go with that until we know otherwise. Yay! Otherwise, if you roll a d10, Euperia,
Ignore that,
and
sorry.
you get like 9 or 10, that means you've got 9 or 10 hit die to expend. And whenever you feel like doing a short rest, that sounds stupidly overpowered. Cannot be right. So, by pure logic of whether that would work in gameplay, it can't be right. So, we will continue, as a couple of people did actually expend some hit die. Demegi got 4 hit points back, and as so did Euperia, but Euperia looked like he was quite unlucky. So, you chill out for a little while, inside room 27, otherwise known as the rest pit. Then what do you do?
I get to my feet.
I get to my feet and I re-equip my shield because it was a mistake walking into that last room without my shield.
Okay.
Does anyone else be able to hold my torch for me there? Unless I somehow attach it to the front of my shield or onto my sword. Because I cannot see down here.
I can't
It's
do
too
it.
bright for me.
You can attempt to. What materials do you have where you could try that?
Do you have a piece of rope?
A beefy robe.
Piece of rope.
Piece of rope.
Does anyone have any rope?
No, we all ditched it at the start for encumberment reasons.
About five. Yeah, I think all of you at some point had rope, didn't you? At the very beginning, and then you ditched it because it was too much.
I'm trying Wizard Brandon. Unfortunately, I don't have any rope.
What else? What other thing could you use? What could you have been doing in this hour that you've been sat down on this hay and straw?
There's hay and straw, mixing up some...
Making a bonfire. That sounds like fun. Let's make a bonfire.
No, make fire, no. Yeah, could try and make a straw string or whatever.
You could indeed try to make some basic,
That's a bit flammable.
basic
But you
twine.
wrap it around the top, not the lip bit, do you?
I don't trust your judgment with fire.
Wait,
Fire, I always play with it.
Feelings mutual.
Okay, so in that case, let's get. Do you want to do that, you Perry? Do you want to attempt to?
yeah, I'll test that.
You've got an hour to fiddle around with this stuff and see if you can do it.
Survival roll?
It's going to be some sort of ability check, isn't it? I would say. Well, it's going to be. That's ability checks.
Performance?
It's not going to be performance.
I'd say survival's the
Survival is
the
probably going to
options
be
that
the
there
best
are.
option.
I'm looking for craft, but there isn't any sort of craft.
Yeah, you're streaming that later, Hellish. You're getting confused.
Mine and craft.
Ah,
No, it looks like it's been fairly mixed up. Yeah, we'll go with survival then. Use your wisdom to see if you can correctly put this through. The Twitch chat have come forward and offered a suggestion of no, you rolled a 5, so you failed to use the straw. Anybody using a piece of clothing that perhaps you could rip off and use to bind the two together. If you have
Tell you
something,
what, he ain't having a string off my loot.
well, you don't know about this because you're on the
What are we
outside.
trying to achieve?
yeah,
I'll go ahead and show Euperia how it's done.
okay.
What are we trying to achieve?
Oh, right.
No, I won't.
Right.
Give that here! Oh, I broke the torch in half.
No, not quite. So this is something that's actually quite hard to do. So you've not managed to do it.
If the gnome holds the torch, as someone suggested, and then I attach the gnome to my shield,
What would you attach the gnome to the shield
Or
with?
the gnome could just sit on our shoulders like
Holding the torch.
some
he
sort
holds
of
my
pet
shield.
parrot.
Okay.
I hold him out forward.
You fail to fashion any sort of torch flaming sword combo weapon at this
I'll have to
time.
look for
You'll have
something.
to look for Surf or get somebody to help you out at another
Why don't you
time.
tie it into Deimos' tail?
I just turn around and I grab the torch off him.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I presume you now.
Yeah, right. You use a finesse weapon. You.
Okay,
my
so whilst all that was going on, Gartholomew was waiting outside. Gartholomew, can I have a perception check from you, please?
Yes.
As you're on guard, watching, surveying the area, aren't you?
That's just a D20, isn't it?
No, it's actually a perception check.
Perception check is your wisdom.
Oh, I didn't know
modifier.
whether you just went. Yeah, oh. I saw the one, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Then I saw the other one.
You saw the 15. Right, okay, so 15. So you perceive all of the threats that come towards you in that hour, of which there are none. So well done. You perceived all non-threats. And at this point, Bartholomew stood there looking around, and the door starts opening behind him.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, you're awake, are you? Been flipping boring out here.
Hmm.
I stretch, crack my bones, and step out into room 26.
Just
Carter flies through the corridors, disappears.
I know exactly where I'm going.
So you all go back to where you were, do you?
I was going to ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I avoid the traps that we saw last time and saw what they do.
Okay.
I'm gonna avoid those.
I'm going to assume that all the
Room
traps that
22.
you know about, you navigate round.
Well, I go into room 22. Can you just remind me what leads to the west, please?
It's a door.
Just a door. Standard normal door.
It's a door. Nobody investigated it. No.
Okay, I'm going to investigate the
You have
door.
a horrible history with doors.
Did you not remember the door exploding?
And the
I'm
log
going to-
hitting
I'm
you
going to
through the
investigate
door.
this door first.
Okay, so
and
Demos
trap you set off after it.
Demos steps up to the door.
Table.
What does he do?
I'm just going to kind of like look at the door to see if it's got a lock or anything.
Okay, so that's going to be a perception. Just roll a perception for that for us. Oh no, to see if it's got a lock. No, you can see that sort of thing. Yes, it's got a lock.
He critted.
He critted.
Oh,
He.
sorry.
You saw the heck out of that lock.
Okay, cool. So there's a lock. I go to try and open the door.
Okay, the door does not open.
I'm going to pick the lock.
Okay.
With
You
my
have.
thieves kit.
Okay, very good. Go for it.
And what do I use this on? Is there a thievery or sleight of hand? Is it sleight of hand?
It's pick lock. To be honest,
I can't see a pick lock skill in my list.
I thought it was.
Nope.
Proficiency with thieves' tools allows the player to add their proficiency bonus to checks made with opening locks and disarming traps. So you get to add your proficiency bonus to this,
Which is +2.
which is +2. Yes. I thought there was a pick lock, to be honest.
Not that I can
It
see.
would just be
Sleight of hand. All rogue stuff has just been chucked in sleight of hand.
Yeah, it looks like it has been amalgamated.
Sleight of hand it is.
Go for it.
Sleight away.
Basically, they're both dexterity, so we're not going to.
Maggie, what's going on with your rolls? You're rolling
know.
high.
Right.
I'm enjoying this, aren't I?
Yeah,
On my
you
stuff.
got an 18 on that, and you're proficient with it. I don't think you get to add your proficiency bonus twice, so that's fine. Job's a good one. You what was it? Yeah, you successfully unlock the door. And this I will point out that. Hang on a second. I should probably just tell Demegi this and Demegi only. There we go, Demegi. This door was very difficult for you to pick. You only just managed to do it. It was a very complex lock and quite a heavy one, and all of your skill and effort went into doing it.
Okay, has it tied me out at all, or?
No, it hasn't.
Okay,
Oh,
Hide him up.
there we go.
okay, I push the door open
The door opens.
and I step into the next room.
Okay, it's dark. You're not the one carrying the torch.
I have,
Or are you? Oh, you are.
No, I'm a tiefling, so. I have
Oh,
natural
you
flame
are a
vision.
tiefling, aren't you? Right, okay. So, let's reveal some area to you, shall we? Da 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 da. Okay.
I'll
You,
do a
there is a
thorough check.
there is a short corridor, and then you go towards the end into what appears to be a bedroom. There is a rudimentary, very old, very damaged four-poster bed. However, the sheets, which are slightly tatty, not falling apart, are completely nice and neatly made up. And there are candles burning in a candelabra on a table in the corner. If you want a more
Okay.
defined description of what's going
I
on,
wanna-
we can together.
Can I? I want to have a good look at the. Is the candelabra fixed to the table? or
No. There's a candelabra on the table. It's not fixed. The table is in the corner. It has a single chair at it. There's also a carpet on the floor. The remaining comments about the walls and the way the stone is and the fact the smell and all that sort of thing still stands.
Okay. Can I tell if the candelabra is of any value?
You can appraise it to see if you think it is of any value.
I would like to do that because I'm a rogue, so therefore I'm kind of slightly thiefy. So I want to. What would I need to do? Would that be investigation or something, or?
I would say that you'd be looking some sort of investigation or knowledge. So if you're trying to identify maybe an obvious trap, or if you're trying to, I don't know. There's a base intelligence rolls, which is for information. So yeah, go for an information roll. Sorry, not information roll. Did you say knowledge? Investigation. Yeah, use investigation. It's the same roll. Okay, so you get a 5.
Okay.
Candelabra explodes magnificently.
So you look at the candelabra and you don't really recognise the markings and the kind of the style that it is. It's not one you've seen before. You're not sure of the material. It could be made of gold, but again, you're not sure. Therefore, you're not sure of the value.
Okay, fair enough. And is it worth me doing a perception? Do you know what? I'm just going to see if there's anything distinguishing about the room that I might not have noticed. I'm going to do a quick perception check before I go
Okay.
any further.
Yep.
I don't want to feel like I'm hogging the limelight here, so I'll try and be as quick as I can.
No, you're alright. 17. Not bad at all. So, Demos stands in the middle of this room and checks around the room to see what else is about. Something that he didn't previously notice, there was a bucket in one of the far corners of the room. Yeah, there's a bucket there, and there's a what appears to be a plant in a pot on the bedside table. Not dead, surprisingly.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to take the plant. I'm just going to take the plant.
You're gonna just go over and take this little bonsai tree grown in a pot in a dungeon.
It might grow up to produce some
Let me
good
think
wood
about
from
who
it.
the companions are. Who have we got? We've got a paladin. We've got a gnome. I don't know what you are, Tid. And we've got a orc. The orc's not going to know anything about this. The paladin might. So I shout through to. Oh, is it Meng Lao or Lao Meng? Lao Meng. I shout through to Lao Meng to come and have a
That
look.
question is never going to end.
Here around the door.
Demos, are you dead?
Been very quiet.
I peer around the door because I'm unsure if he's unconscious.
I ask him if he can come and take a look at this. Tell me
Okay.
what you come on, mate. Tell me what you think of this.
What is this? What is the
It's,
plan?
we've got a dead room, pretty dead looking room. There's not much going on here, but there's a weird little plant in the corner. Have you ever seen it before?
Roll a nature check.
Go for it.
6. No, I haven't got a clue. It looks like a plant to me, mate.
Yeah, you just think it looks like a little tree.
Just a little tree, mate.
I've got a feeling this is going to come in handy, so I'm going to take the plant.
Just quick recap. Halish, what was in this room again? As in other items.
Okay, so yeah, there's a made bed. There's a rug on the floor, a desk in the corner with a chair, and a lit candelabra thing, a bucket in one corner, and then the bedside table with the tree on.
Can I take the sheets?
Oh, you bastard! Excuse my language. That's what I was going to do.
What do you need the sheets for?
A rope.
There's probably more than one sheet. How many sheets are there?
Well, the advice from the Twitch chat at the moment is loot everything, so...
I'm going to take... How many sheets are there?
Wait, they want us to take everything.
yeah.
You have a pea bucket in the corner.
Who said it was a pea bucket? It's just a bucket.
It's in the
It's a pea
corner.
bucket,
To be honest.
We're dealing with orcs here.
Yeah,
Civilized.
there is 2 sheets on the bed. There is a top sheet which is red, and there's an under sheet which is, well, it was white, but no longer.
I'll take the red one.
Now brown.
I'll take the red sheet.
What's the weight of this plant, by the way?
What's the denomination of units that we're using?
Kilograms, isn't it?
Measurement of
I don't think it is
Pounds.
kilograms, pounds, isn't it? One unit, I think. I'll just check that. Hang on a second.
I'm just going to call it mysterious plant as well, because we don't know what it is.
Yeah, you can call it mysterious if that makes you feel any better.
Pick up the dungeon and stick
I'm
it
gonna
in
call
your
it
bucket.
Yeah, we'll
Don't worry,
say
Barbara.
it's
I'll
probably
save you.
close to £0.5, to be honest. It
You
would,
named the plant Barbara.
Yeah. Barbara's coming with me.
Well, Wizard Brandon says just pick up the dungeon and just put it in your pocket.
he would say that. Okay then. So
Red sheets about £1, £2.
we'll say that £1 each. Yeah, they're not very thick.
Okay. So I will deal with that later when the next rest.
Cool.
I was going
Right.
to do something.
I'm going to leave the room.
Hey, guards off! There's a rogue! Do you want to see if there's a hidden trapdoor?
Are there any orcs? Says.
I don't know.
There might be.
Ooh.
You know that last time which you were disappointed about not finding a trapdoor?
Yeah.
This could be the time.
And there wasn't even a trapdoor.
Okay, I'm going to leave the room.
Okay, our adventurers leave the room and continue into the rest of the dungeon.
Did anyone pick up the candelabra?
No.
I'll have that.
And you should probably use it as an improvised weapon.
Okay, are you guys all done in that room now?
Yeah, we're done.
You're not going to go back? Right.
No.
I'll just tell them that the one place that there was valuable loot, they didn't look. Right, continue.
Was it in the pea bucket?
It wasn't a pea bucket. I said it was a bucket. I never said it was a pea bucket.
It was a golden
Bucket
bucket.
made of gold.
You never looked to see what was in that bucket.
I forgot something in there. I'll be back in a minute.
No, you won't. Right. Or else I will get Gartov to hit you in the face again.
Mysteriously disappeared.
The room was gone. So yes, you're back to where you were at, ironically, the end of last episode.
Okay, cool. But did we ever go in this room to the north?
Yes, that was the room you had the combat with the 2 orcs in.
I thought so. What about to the south?
You didn't try the room to the south.
Okay, I'm just going to have a quick nosy south.
Okay. Oh, south down that corridor.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. I thought you meant the door to the south. You look down the corridor and you see a corridor.
Okay, I'm going to head down the corridor.
You come to a D junction.
I'm going to look to the east.
There's a door.
Which
I'm going to look
explodes!
to the west.
Thank you for the explosion. You look to the west and the corridor continues for a while. There is a door on the left-hand side.
I'm going to follow the corridor down.
Okay, so whilst he's there on his own, let's go back to our actual adventure. What do you 3 do?
Well, I was going to progress looking through these upper doors first.
Okay.
Yeah, gnome, open a door.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to open this door over here.
Okay.
Why are you running away?
Everybody runs off.
They are all locked, if I remember, apart from the left one. Because I tried all the doors before going into the room.
That is correct.
So
They are all.
both still locked.
Both of those doors
I
are
don't
locked.
have a lockpick, but I
All
could
right.
try and open with an arrow.
Shut off.
Gnome, stand aside.
Okay.
Okay, so I will just note before you say stand aside and whatever you're going to do. Which door are you making sure they stand aside of?
The one in front, the one that's
Okay.
a straight shot.
I will just
I'm gonna
say
have a good run up to it.
The door in front of you is not wood like the others. That one's metal.
Oh,
One of these doors is not like the other.
right.
A good hard hit, though.
How metal? Like, are we talking
What?
like?
Out of a scale
iron,
of
metal,
not
or-
metal to metal, it's metal.
Right, but like, is the lock like looking solid? Am I?
The lock is significantly more impressive than the other 2 doors that the lock of the wood's on. If you get
Do
Is
I
it
try
solid
it?
metal or the slab?
No, it is solid. You cannot see through it.
Right, in which case I will come and kick down the south door instead.
Okay.
I don't want to be hurting myself.
Are you going to take a run up through room 45?
If I can, yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to shove an orc out the way, but I'm sure you'd be happy with that.
A dead orc, yeah.
Yeah, dead orc.
Yeah. In fact, can I just like swing the dead orc at the metal door and
You-
see if I can break it down with the dead orc body?
It's heavy. You're going to have to be good. You're going to have to roll really good for that.
Oh yeah, I know, but
You're picking up someone the same size as you, like, do you realise this?
There you
Yeah,
go.
you could use him as a
That'll
human
do,
shield.
right? 21.
Orc.
Orc body through the door. Off we
Okay,
go.
so that's a strength check to pick up the orc and actually lunge out into the corridor with it. I want another one for actually battering the door with it.
Oh man, but that one was so good. What are
Yeah,
you
but
doing,
because
mate?
I was going to say, because you're battering it with a heavy object, I'm going to let you roll advantage.
21. Sorted.
Yeah, the door
That's
does.
pretty good.
It is very good roll. Okay, so which end? Oh god, I'm afraid to answer ask this question because I think I know the answer. Which end of the orc was you pointing forward?
The head.
Oh dear, right. Okay, so you charge down the corridor with an orc on your shoulder. This orc goes flying towards this door.
Under
Under the arm. Okay, right, and you go slamming into the door, and at that moment,
I'm aiming at the lock.
okay,
Right,
there is
at
an
the lock.
almighty thud, a crack, something gave way, and yeah, you slam and come to a halt.
I try the door.
Okay, so as you back away, you notice the orc's head is no longer there, or really in any
Oh.
sort of recognisable shape. The door is now quite orky. There is now what appears to be an orc nose in the keyhole of the door or something. You can't tell. There's bits of orc everywhere.
I'm just glad I don't have to animate that.
I'll try opening the door.
The
Now
door
that I've slammed Dorky against it. Did it do nothing to the lock at all?
did nothing.
Wow, okay, I'll kick down the other door then.
Okay, so
Sad.
before we carry on with that, let's go back over to Demos. Demos, you go to the end of the corridor and you see a room in front of you.
Okay.
Uh,
Is it just an open room or is it a door?
bear with me a second. I need to roll some dice.
There's a bear with you.
Oh,
Oh, I
right.
fell flat, didn't I?
We can see your
Okay,
dice.
there we go. I know you can. It's fine. Right, there we go. So I tell you what, we'll go into Demegi only mode because he's on his own. There we are. So Demegi only mode. Right, Demegi only mode. Yeah, you see a room, or at least part of a room.
Okay.
They're all singing and dancing. I can see them.
I can't, so you've got to...
Yeah, Demegi can't actually see anyone, but never mind.
I step into the room.
Okay, you step into the room, and as you do so, you see 3 orcs turn round and look at you. Roughly here,
Aren't they? Can I
here,
have a
and here.
Can I have a quick look at them? Can you give me a description of them, please?
Well, they look very similar to the ones that you were previously battling, except these guys, instead of leather armor, appear to be wearing some metal plate here and there, bits and bobs, and they seem to have pretty more impressive weapons, actually. And because of the situation, you've actually now got to roll initiative to go into combat order.
Does that mean... Oh, so I've entered combat. Okay.
Yeah, by going into an aggressive situation, or a potentially aggressive situation, you've actually entered combat.
Okay, where's my initiative?
You can roll that. You can roll that. I can't find my...
Where is... Oh, there it is. I found it. It's up at the top.
Okay, so you got an initiative of 4. Let me get my dice roller out. The orcs got an initiative of... I think I missed it. Oh no, there it is. It's 9.
Oh my god, I'm
So-
going to get caught up like chop suey.
It's not 19, it's just 9. Okay, so, the orcs kind of were doing something. You're not sure what it was, but whatever it was, they stopped. And then, the one in the middle, takes a big few stomps forward and bashes his club against his shield and shouts something at you. Do you know Orcish?
I don't believe I do.
Right, in that case, you haven't a clue what he just said. That's their turn, you lucky devil.
Damn. That was their turn.
That was their turn. For all you know, he could have said, "Hello, would you like a cup of tea?"
No.
But it was in an quite aggressive stance.
But the Russians sound aggressive, and they're just offering you a cup of tea, so it could be like...
That's true.
It could be the same thing.
Very true,
very
true.
Nope, I'm running. I'm getting the hell out of there, and I'm heading back to the guys.
Okay,
So I
you,
need to sort of escape thing.
no, you just turn and peg it down that, and then you don't know what's going on.
Okay, that's fine. I don't even. I want to get past the gnome. I want to get into room 44.
Right. Okay. So
Run past me.
Sorry, guys.
I got your human shield.
So
Little heads up, guys. I do apologise.
Okay, so your Gartoff is just about to go charging. Are you going to charge at door 46? I can't
I'm
remember.
charging the door.
Okay, so you're just about to charge the door, and just
I'm
as about
already
to set
there.
off, Demos comes around the corner, legging it.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention to him. This door's going down.
Weapons out. Weapons out. Everyone. Weapons out. Weapons
Okay,
out. Weapons out.
what? You slamming into the door?
I'm slamming my foot into the door.
Okay, you slam your foot into the door, and it swings wide open.
Hey!
There we go. It swings wide open.
And inside is...
2 orcs.
And the room is what shape and size? Oh, it's tiny, sweet.
Yeah, there's barely enough room to swing an orc in here.
Right.
That's what we're about to find out.
Shall I roll
Can I
initiative?
just swing an orc in the corridor?
Sorry?
I love it that you guys have got.
No,
absolutely
I
idea.
used him as a battering ram.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go over. We'll use the previous room that we were in. Here, this one, I think. There we go.
Rotate it 90 degrees so it's.
Well, what I will do is I will pick up the door if I can, and I'll just move the door. There we are. I've never moved a door before. I've got to do that in my new house actually.
Door's now in the middle of the room.
There's a door that's on the kitchen, and I've got to move it to a different place. Right. So you guys need to get on the outside of the room. I'm going to make these 2 orcs not dead.
Can I interject at any point?
No, we've gone into initiative now.
Jeez. God.
There
Twice
is
in your case.
there is 1 orc here. Yeah, but he broke initiative by breaking the combat. So and the other orcs there. So now we need to go into a full blown. You know what? There's the turn order thing. So I should be able to remove all turns. There we go. So now you should be able to do your initiatives. I can see Gartoff's on there. Mike, I think you did yours too early, so you need to roll again. Uperi, you're on there. Mike did worse, never mind. I'm not seeing you on the list, Mike. Why are you,
You
not
need
on
to
there?
select just your character on the map, Mike, before you do it.
Yeah, you have to
I
select.
figured out why I was doing it wrong this whole time.
There we are. Oh, and he rolls good this time. Demegi does it. Right, okay, so... we got Orc 1, and we got Orc 2. You catch them unawares and surprised, so we're gonna put them down at 1 and 0. No, hang on, we can't have 0, can we? 2 and 0. Just 2 and 1, just to be nice to you. Okay?
How does it go with me and Demos? Because we've rolled the same. Is it alphabetical?
No, you dex off. Who's got the highest dexterity?
He'll be me. I'm just going to assume that, but it probably will be me. I've got 4 apparently, actually.
4?
Hmm.
You mean, not dexterity modifier, dexterity.
Is that 15? Oh, 15. Sorry, 15.
12, I think.
Well,
A little circular number below it, so it's 15.
Yeah, 12.
I'm looking at both character sheets now. So we've got a
Cooler roll off.
yeah we've got 12 and 15. So yeah, Demegi, you're first. So what we'll do is we'll just bump Gartholomew down by 1. You're now 6.
Oh.
Hooray, I'm number 2.
There we go. So first up, Gartoff.
Right, so I'm carrying my candelabra at the moment. My maul's on my back. You know, I needed an arm so that I could slam an orc's head into a door.
Yeah.
So I'm going to walk up and take a swig of the wake-up juice as I walk towards this orc, and then just spit it through the candelabra all over him.
Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh wow! Oh, you know what that wake-up juice does, don't you? Oh my goodness! Oh, bear with me a moment. I've got to mark some stuff down here.
I figure,
It's
you
actually
know,
fire breathing on the orc.
yeah.
Okay, so you get.
I'm
right,
an orc who wants to be a dragonborn.
so
it just
basically,
doesn't happen.
unfortunately for you, Mike, this is going to count as a ranged attack. It's going to count.
Oh no!
It's going to count as improvised. So you're going to roll the bag thing where you choose the lowest. What's it called again? Disadvantage. But if you pull it off, you'll get stupid amounts of XP and they will burn and die.
Right, what am I, like, modifier-wise? Am I using Dex? Am I using, like...
So, it's a standard ranged
charisma
attack.
because it's my mouth, or
No,
what?
no, it's Dex.
So Dex, aw.
How can spitting count as a ranged attack? Because he's turning it into a flamethrower.
Nice.
Wow, 13! Okay, and check the orcs. Oh, what? That's a hit!
Yes! Burn to death, bitch.
Oh, you'll set build on fire.
Roll... Oh, you need new damage for this, don't you? Ooh, damage. Does anybody...
Do they have flamethrowers? Oh my goodness.
No, Mike.
No, Mike, that's not the damage you roll for that. Okay?
We got like backgrounds or something.
It's on it-
No, I just
on its
like
rolls.
rolling 50 d20s, give a guy a break.
It's actually, oh yeah, they're off into there.
I can't see... I'm looking for... There's a like a fire potion, isn't there? There's like...
I believe so.
oh, what's it called? I can't
What
remember.
damage are you looking for?
No, it's not. It's oh. There's used to be somebody in one of my role-playing campaigns. He had loads of these little vials, and he would throw them all over the place, and things would set on
Potion of
fire.
fire breath.
Sorry?
Hellish. Potion
I
of
think,
fire breath.
yeah.
Target must take a DC 13 dexterity
Hang on a
saving
second.
throw. Did you get that?
Hang on a second. Firestorm, fireball, wall of fire.
Hellish, I'll link you to what I found.
Spells. That's spells. I can. Okay. Okay. What's it called?
Potion of fire breath.
Potion of fire resistance. I've got staff of fire. Padded.
Well, I'm like,
Where did you send that? Oh, did you send it in the main chat?
It's in the main chat, yes, everyone can see it.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't normally use that chat. There we go. Right. Oh, that looks like D&D 4th edition, but maybe we can use it. You must take a dexterity 13 saving throw against the fire damage or fail it. Okay, so because he was using the candelabra and because he was projecting this liquid, it's different to the fire breath potion. So we're not going to do the DC 13. He passed his hit with his projectile.
Orc anyway.
That's to hit. So he's hit. It's the fire damage that I wanted to do. 4d6 fire damage for the orc.
How much?
4d6. 10.
Oh.
10 will do. I could have hit him for more, but oh well. I want it to be fun. Setting orcs on fire is fun.
Okay, so the orc's now completely on fire. He runs around for probably like a split second and then falls flat on the floor. I don't know if I have a sign for on fire. There's various different things. I can mark him as red. Yeah, we'll put red, and there's a whirlwindy type thing. We can use that as fire for now. So yeah, he's at it, and he ends up here on the floor.
And I'll shout to you three. I've got the guys in here. You go get them other ones.
I don't know about them yet.
No, you don't know about them.
There's some chasing Demos. Oh, I thought you were shouting as you ran around the corner and I kicked the door and you were shouting and
No, you
caught up to the door. I assumed that
you were
you.
doing that at the time, so your action has gone through. Demos is literally arriving now, telling us what's going on.
But he hasn't
okay,
had
he'll-
chance because you've charged into the room. Okay,
he'll
so
let you know.
that's the end of your turn. Next up, it's Lao Meng.
So are we still in the position that we haven't heard Demos yet?
Demos is there, but he hasn't been able to say anything yet because you went into immediate initiative order.
Okay. So you've just called out to me, Mike, or we're ignoring that?
I guess we're ignoring that. I thought Demos was shouting as he ran round, so we would have heard it.
Okay. That's in nice movement. Proceed up to the other orc. Nice casual stride.
It's not really a casual stride, Euperia, but you can use your movement for. Oh, hang on, have we lost Tomegi?
He's quite tall, so.
We've got a black screen on him. Maggie.
I've got a black screen on the whole time.
No, I had his logo.
He's been a black screen since you went on the map.
Oh, never mind. So yes, you move up to the second orc.
And I see to slash at the orc.
Okay, you slash at the orc with what?
Longsword.
Okay, go for it. Swing your longsword at that orc. Wow, you do quite well indeed.
And I do 11 damage. Slicing down.
Wow. Okay, you take his arm off.
Oh, wow, okay.
You take.
Twice you've done that now.
He's good at it. All right. He takes the orc's arm off. The orc.
You take limbs off.
The orc spins around and falls to the floor in pain, and passes out as blood spurts out everywhere. Orcish blood oozes out everywhere.
like you. I don't like you either.
So we've left the gnome and the Meggies to deal with the people chasing the Meggie.
You
That's
don't
not
know that yet, mate.
No, I know. I'm just saying in this situation.
Well,
it's
stop
about to
metagaming
happen.
then.
Hello.
I'm not metagaming. I tried to blow fire in a face. It worked, but
Okay, so that is the end of this combat because both orcs are incapacitated. So you're now out of turn order. You're out of initiative. You can continue.
Okay, at that point, I'm going to check
I
behind
raised
me.
my sword about to get rid of the blood. That's just gone everywhere.
I want to check behind me
Uh,
with great urgency.
You can't see anything behind you apart from the corridor.
Sorry,
You
I'm
okay,
on
Demos? You look a bit preoccupied.
no, we've got trouble, and I explain about the 3 orcs wearing heavy armor with.
Continue to
heavy
explain
weapons.
it in character.
There are orcs with heavy weapons and advanced weapon. Sorry, heavy armor and advanced weaponry around the corner of the corridor. I think they might be following.
Oh, that's not good.
I come out of the room.
oh, are we out of initiative? Are we?
Yeah. Out of initiative at the moment. What is the urgent matter, Demos?
There are there are orcs in heavy armor and advanced weapons round the corner. I think they may be following us.
Advanced weapons is what do you
what
mean by
weapons,
advanced weapons?
What
I didn't get a proper look at them, but they were pretty savage looking.
Are you telling me that you fissied out and ran back here to grab us instead?
Well,
There
obviously
were
it is
3
badly injured still.
in heavy armor, and with my track record, I felt it best not to stick around.
Just gonna stand behind you. I'll tell you.
Which direction did they come from?
To the south.
I'm gonna
So-
roll a perception roll to see if I can hear any movement about armor. If
Yeah.
they're wearing heavy
Yeah,
armor.
you can listen out down the corridor to see if you can hear anything.
Natural 20.
Okay, you don't hear anything at all.
And 18, same again for Mike, I guess.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, you don't hear anything at all.
Right. I'm going to walk forwards and peer around this corner.
You don't see anything down the corridor.
I'm starting to think he's making it up, guys.
Should we go investigate?
I think he's
Together.
I think he's just a bit of a snare.
Whoa.
We kind of need it. Do you want me to go up ahead first?
Oh, well, either of us will do, right? I'm
right at
gonna
the back. So
I'm gonna chuck down my candelabra and take out my maul if they're heavily armored. I think the candelabra might be less than useless. I'll come around here. Still nothing.
Still nothing. Still nothing.
Really, their guard.
Mike, remember to mark off one use of your wake up juice.
Yes, of course.
Okay. No, you don't see anything from where you guys are. Where is?
Rolling another perception to see if I can hear anything again.
Okay.
Hearing extra, but 16.
No, you don't hear anything.
Demos, I don't think you might have been imagining things. You might have taken the hit to the head a bit too hard over the last couple of incidents.
Right, I'll walk out and find out if they're actually still here.
Okay. You step out into the room, and you see
Nothing.
us taking a break. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes for the conclusion of this session of the role-playing campaign. We'll find out what our adventurers see in room 20 there.
Man.
I am indeed. So, for those of you watching live on Twitch, we will be back in 15 minutes' time, and we will see you soon. Thank you for watching so far. We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. See you soon.